In the last couple of years, the idea of switching from a smartphone to a dumb phone has taken off quite a bit, from big name YouTubers trying out the switch for a couple of weeks, to people like on r/dumbphones making the switch permanent. But what happens when you want to make the switch, but there's just that one smartphone app you still need to use? Well, I do believe this line of Sharp phones called the Aquos is a pretty good answer to that. So the Sharp Aquos flip phone is what we'll be looking at in this video, so I hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now the idea of app support being important on a dumb phone might be silly to some people because the idea is to cut out distractions, but I do believe there's a fine line here. I've seen various people try to say they want to get into the dumb phone community or just to own one, but there's still that one app they don't have. So like maybe communications like WhatsApp or Discord or something along those lines. And that's where this phone really shines. It has no touchscreen, and that means it'll make social media just just trust me, you won't want to use it because of how horrible it is. I'll show you in a second. But still, chatting applications with that T9 keyboard, assuming you learn T9 typing, it's pretty fun. Can be slower because once again, it's not a very powerful phone, but still, social media, gross on this phone, chatting applications, still a lot better. As you can see, I have Discord running here in the background. I will show you Instagram. It's not the most fun experience, trust me. You won't want to use it for that long. Um, Pinterest. Pinterest is actually surprisingly okay, I guess. So if you want to look for images, I guess that's fine. Twitter takes like a full minute to load. Once it's in, it's barely usable. But I guess it is the latest version of Twitter, so I guess that's cool. And to anybody wondering about YouTube playback, I would recommend the Sky2 app. It's the best one I could find that runs very well. Performance is great, you can see comments, and it just overall is a good YouTube app. Now, that's app support. Via the Aurora store, which is how you're going to sideload these apps or install them, you still have access to a lot of apps. Just probably not social media because it's really slow, and that's probably a good thing on a phone like this. That's probably what we're going for on a distraction-free phone. Moving on to the camera test next, and that's mainly because I'm pretty sure no matter who you are, everybody takes a quick photo here and there, and this particular model of Sharp flip phone has 8 megapixels. Actually, most of the Android Sharp flip phones do have 8 megapixels as well. Not all, but most, so just keep that in mind no matter what model of phone you buy. But yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now I wanted to test some Android games up next, mainly out of morbid curiosity because lack of a touchscreen could be kind of funny trying to run Android games. So first up we have Smash Hit. FPS wise runs quite well, but it's like just normal Smash Hit, like on an extreme difficulty trying to aim at the crystals with the little arrow pointer thing. And I will talk more about that arrow pointer later, how it works, but yeah. Cut the Rope, actually quite decent with the little arrow pointer mimic thing that mimics the touchscreen touches. It gets harder as the levels go on, but it's decent enough with Cut the Rope. Minecraft FPS is good, but the controls are, you just can't do them with this type of phone. I just mainly wanted to do this to see it run for the hell of it. No one should do this, but it was kind of fun to see Minecraft run. And doubling that crazy level up to 100 is Roblox. Something else you should never do, because you can barely control the Roblox player, but there you go, it's running. And returning back to the easiest to run game is Geometry Dash. Runs very well, because it only needs a single click. I'm bad at the game, but it runs very well. Something that's probably a little bit more reasonable than touch-based gaming is actually emulation. Super quick, not going to be on this too long, but you can map stuff via Drastic. DS emulation is quite well, and I'm sure many other emulators would work quite well. Just letting you guys know, emulation works pretty good. Now throughout the video so far you've probably seen me mimicking screen scrolls basically, but without a touchscreen, and you might be wondering how that works, and to that I say, you need the C9 app. Very simple. You can just sideload the APK or download it via, I guess, the Aurora store, as I mentioned earlier. And basically it allows you to go up and down, mimicking touch scrolls. So to go one way, you press 2 as you can see, other way you press 8, or side to side via 4 and 6. Very intuitive controls via just the 2, 4, 8, and 6 keys on the keypad. You can also mimic pinch to zoom via 3 and 1, as you can see here. And lastly, and also very importantly, is the arrow pointer. Also done via C9, it basically lets you move throughout any app easily with a little mouse pointer almost. This C9 app will be very important to be operating any Android apps because without it, well, good luck operating Android apps. So yes, links in the description to it. And all that brings me to my conclusion of should you buy this particular phone? And to answer that, it really depends who you are. Do you want a distraction-free phone for the most part, but it can still run a few smart apps? Then this could be a great phone for you. But always keep in mind that social media is mostly off the tables unless you want to go through just turmoil basically because it's slow, it has no touchscreen, and you will be quite annoyed by running social media apps. But that could be a great thing. It means no doom scrolling, and it means this phone is mainly just for calling and chatting applications, like texting, Discord, WhatsApp, and the lot. Because WhatsApp requires Android 5 and newer, and this phone has Android 8, so it should be supported for a long time to come. Discord is also supported, although I would recommend an older version of Discord because it's faster. 9.8.8 is what I'm running. But yeah, this really brings me to my last part, and that is frequency checker. Check out this website. It'll ensure if the Sharp flip phone you're looking at is compatible with your cell phone carrier. So before commenting, I think this is a great website because they have almost every cell phone carrier in the world, and it'll be able to match and tell you if your phone is compatible with your carrier or not. And I think as long as you're willing to learn T9 typing, which is mainly how you type on a device like this, and you've seen a little bit of me typing during the conclusion, I think this is a brilliant phone. There's many Sharp phones like this. I'd simply go on eBay and look up Sharp Aquos, find a phone that's semi-cheap, and then just check the specs. Some of them run Android 10, some run Android 8, and some run Android 5, so you probably want to find a phone that has 8 or 10. And yeah, this has been this little fun flip phone. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night, day, or evening, or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.